Maybe we could go to your room to have another drink.
I don't let strange women in my room.
Look, 2 weeks ago, one of our marks ends up in the morgue.
One thing you know about cops, man, is that they're all ugly.
So how does it feel to be one of the world's most beautiful women?
Well, then what do I do?
What every model does. You find work on the outside.
Why don't we go up to my room? What do you say?
But it is a wee bit crowded in here.
Way to go, Shelley. You brought me a cop! Take the gun, McCall.
Are you saving this seat for someone?
No.
Would you mind very much if I sit here?
No, not at all.
Thank you. It's not that I want to seem too forward, but I'm waiting for a friend. And the men, they always try to, how do you say, pick up with me?
Well, at the risk of being forward myself, may I offer you a drink while you wait?
Scotch?
Yes.
I'll have the same.
One scotch, Johnny. Well, I'm here on business. How about yourself?
I'm from Paris, but I'm working here now.
Oh, well, then we're strangers together, aren't we?
Yes.
Jacqueline Dubac.
Oui?
Telephone.
Excuse me. I can't believe it. My rendezvous for this evening has been cancelled.
Oh, how disappointing for you. Would you care to join me?
With pleasure. Become so noisy here. Would it look too forward of me to ask you if you could leave from here? Maybe we could go to your room to have another drink.
Jacqueline, I don't let strange women in my room.
Oh, I'm not so strange, really. Just in need of a little consolation.
Well, the last one to the elevator's a dirty duck.
Oh, it's so beautiful here.
Well, I hadn't noticed. Well, can I make you that drink now?
No, please let me do it.
Certainly.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always do this for my father and for his friends. It makes me feel so much at home. We should stay with Scotch, no?
Yeah, scotch will be fine. Never makes never worry.
What a beautiful expression. You Americans are so practical and poetic.
Thank you.
La Cité des Lumières, the city of lights. That's how we call Paris. Well, as you say here, to your health, Rick.
Cheers.
You know, in France, it's bad luck not to drink after a toast.
Oh, but if I drank this, I'd have worse luck. It's quite odorless, isn't it? I understand it's tasteless also. But I'll have to trust the lab boys on that one.
I don't understand.
Oh, I think you do, honey. Wait right there. I want you to meet somebody. Jacqueline DeBach. Meet Sergeant McCall.
Please put the drink down and turn around. You have the right to remain silent. Hunter, if you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to have an attorney present now and during questioning. If you so desire and cannot afford one, an attorney will appoint one to you without charge. Do you understand each of the rights I've explained to you?
Yes.
Let me get this straight. You got wrapped up in this, Mr. Bach, and never met anybody except Shelley Kurtz, then?
Oui. I was brought to Los Angeles by the Intertal Modeling Agency. And since I've been here, there are very few jobs. They expect me to look superb all the time, that I don't have any money. I was desperate. Shelley's my friend. She says she wants to help me. She says that I can make a lot of money if I do what she says. She says that I can make thousands of dollars a week. She told me that I don't have to sleep with anyone. All I have to do is find a rich man at the bar, go to his room with him, put the drug into his drink, which takes effect immediately. Then I take his watch, credit card and money. That's it. Nobody's hurt. They told me it's completely harmless.
Where does Shelley get the drug?
I don't know. I got the drug only from her.
The drug you tried to give Sergeant Hunter last night is a controlled substance. You could go to jail for possession and conspiracy to use it in a theft.
I told you, that was only the second time I do this.
Last week at the same hotel, the same drug was given to a man. That drug doesn't mix with certain medications, and that man was on one of them. The man died, Jackie.
So let me get this straight.
Thank you.
You've got a woman, a French woman, in protective custody.
A voluntary incarceration.
Right. And she appears to be involved with a operation that was responsible for a homicide, but she has no idea who's running the thing.
Correct.
It's almost midnight. I got a meeting with Weiler at 8 o'clock in the morning. McCall, you talk faster, so why don't you just tell me what your plan is?
Well, right now, our only link to Shelley Kurtz is through the Intertal agency. Jackie thinks that Shelley gets her orders from some top man or woman who sets up the operation and provides a drug. We talked to Jackie, we checked out her story, and she's in no way connected with the man that was killed last week. The DA says that if she testifies, he won't prosecute her.
So the plan is... no plan? Is that what the silence means?
Well, no, Captain. Obviously, the only way we can get to this person is through Shelley Kurtz. Now, if I can get into the Intertal agency, I can meet her.
We've discussed this in depth, and she will be wearing a wire. And I'll be backing her up all the way.
I talked to Jackie. She told me exactly who I have to see there. Said all I really need is a good portfolio. I can do that. That's simple enough.
Don't you think they might be wondering what happened to their French connection?
We took care of that. We had Jackie call Shelley and tell her that when it came down to giving another guy the drug, she just couldn't do it.
I was with Jackie when she made the call to Shelley Kurtz. She told her she was getting on a plane tonight and going back to Paris. She sounded real upset. I'm sure that Shelley bought it.
All right, arrange for the airlines to show that she took a plane from LAX to Paris tonight.
Done.
And you, be careful.
Hello, my name's Patricia O'Carroll. I've got a 10 o'clock appointment with Cynthia Jane Bartlett.
Okay. Ah, yes, Patricia. Oh, would you just wait a moment, please? I'll let Miss Bartlett know you're here.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Patricia O'Carroll's here to see you.
Hello?
Patricia, Miss Bartlett will see you now.
Best of luck to you.
This is Patricia O'Carroll.
Patricia, how very nice to meet you.
Hello?
I'd like you to meet my assistant, Shelley Kurtz.
Hello?
How do you do? Let's have a look at your portfolio.
All right, there you go.
Come over here and sit down with me, will you? Right here.
I got the feeling sitting out in the lobby that there's a different style here in America than there is back home in Ireland.
No need to apologize, dear. I think you have our look.
Brava! Beautiful. It's nice, nice. Ok. Possiamo un po' dai, giù. Ecco. Benissimo. Ancora un po'. Ecco, ecco, ecco. Beautiful. Basta.
Could you get off the stainless, please?
I'm sorry, did I do something wrong?
No, when Dino says it's over, it's over. Could you do me a favor? Next time when you're working on the paper, you think maybe you could be a little more careful? Because you see, I'm gonna have to throw this whole roll out now.
Sure, I'm sorry.
Right.
Isn't Dino marvelous? Of course, he's impossible, but what an eye.
Was I all right then?
You'll look great. Of course, it's up to Cynthia Jane now. She'll get the proofs tomorrow, and then I'll give you a ring.
Shelley, I hate to be softly direct, but when can I expect to be paid for this session?
Paid? No. Cynthia Jane is doing you a favor. You won't be paid for this. Most models would kill for exposure like this. Patricia, is something wrong? The first thing you must learn about the Intertal Agency is that we're like family. We trust each other, confide in one another. You can tell me anything.
Well, to tell you the truth, Shelley, I'm in a bit of a bind. I've only been in the country for a month and my finances are completely exhausted. The man at the motel has extended me a week's rent already.
The agency keeps several small apartments around town. They're usually all full, but one of the girls had to go back to Paris unexpectedly, so her place is available. I'm sure Cynthia Jane wouldn't mind if you stayed there for a while.
Oh, that'd be great. But there's still the problem of a week's back rent.
Why don't we go to the restaurant across the street? There's privacy, and we can have something to eat. Even if Cynthia Jane loves the work that you did today, it's going to be a long time before you start making any money. Those are the facts. I've been there. I know. If you're looking for money from Cynthia Jane to pay that motel bill, it's just not going to happen.
Well, then what do I do?
What every model does. You find work on the outside. You're really in trouble, aren't you? How do you feel about doing something that isn't exactly, legal?
Oh, no. No, Shelley. I know other models have done that sort of thing, but...
No, Patricia, I would never suggest that you go to bed with someone for money. This is much more agreeable and much more profitable. You don't have to sleep with men. All you have to do is know how to talk to them.
Talk to them? Well, if it's talking you want, you've come to the right girl. You know, it's very rare we Irish find ourselves at a loss for words.
Wonderful.
You know, McCall, bowling is more than the American pastime. It's physics, man rising above the laws of gravity for a higher purpose.
Yeah, well, you were definitely born to bowl, Slammer. Slammer, where'd you get that shirt anyway?
Oh, I see. Now that you're a high-fashion model, bowling is beneath you, right?
Hey, I am not living some fast-paced, intensely glamorous life of a high-fashion model. Not yet.
Yeah, next thing you'll be doing is those swimsuit ads for Sports Illustrated, and I'll be looking for a new partner.
Give me a break. You know, you did pick the best place to meet today, though, because none of my new friends would be caught dead in a bowling alley.
Who cares about your new friends? All I want to do is bowl.
Figures. All right, I told you what I have. What do you got?
Well, after several days of copious detective work, I found out the Intertal agency is clean.
What about Shelley?
Well, she's been a model for 10 years, divorced, no kids, and she works because she has to.
You know, Jackie might be right. Shelley may not be at the top, but she has to be pretty close if she's the one doing the recruiting.
Well, for answers to these questions and more, leave it up to me. I have a plan. In the meantime, keep your Irish eyes a-smiling, honey, and stay away from bowling alleys.
You just wait a minute. You are about to witness a spare.
That's great.
Excuse me, Mr. Mitchell.
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh, sorry to disturb you.
Please, don't be sorry. You're no disruption at all.
It's just that I'm supposed to be meeting a man here. I've never met him before, and he's over an hour late.
Well, why don't you sit down and wait? I'll buy you a drink.
No, I
No,
couldn't.
come on,
I
Craig.
couldn't impose.
What do you have?
Well, maybe a white wine then.
All right. You know, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but you have a beautiful accent. You English?
Good Lord, no, I'm Irish.
Oh, no, I had no idea. I hope somehow you'll let me make it up.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I guess that makes us even.
I guess so. Listen, you didn't get a chance to finish your wine, and I have to change my clothes. Why don't we go up to my room? What do you say?
But it is a wee bit crowded in here.
All right. Craig, put these on 740, please.
Actually, I found the modeling scene here a lot slower than I thought it was going to be.
Well, I guess with any job, you gotta take the slow times and make them fast.
You know, McCall, this wasn't in the script. You don't have to get so violent, you know. I was just about to invite you up anyway.
It was an accident, Harry. Let me have the stuff.
McCall, I've always had a thing for you.
You know, Harry, when Hunter told me he had something in mind, I didn't think he had you in mind. I'll bet you 10 to 1 he set this up. Don't forget the wallet.
You know, it just occurred to me that this room's paid for. You know, it'd be a sin to waste it.
Be a sin to break your jaw, too.
Aren't we touchy this afternoon?
Don't forget the receipt.
Oh, yeah. Receipt. You sure you don't want to put that accent back on and have a wee drink?
Harry, don't forget. You have to stay in this room for 8 hours and don't make a sound. Don't turn on the TV, the radio, don't answer the phone, don't use the phone. Just sit here.
McCall, this is the first time I've had a legitimate excuse to be away from my wife in years. You want me to sit here in this beautiful room, alone? You gotta be kidding.
No, Harold, I'm not kidding. That's exactly what I want you to do. We are not dealing with small-time operators here. They probably have me under surveillance right now. Have a good time. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Hello, Shelley. It was so easy, you were right. No, not a hitch. All right, I'll meet you there. This is Sergeant McCall. Patch me through to L56. Hunter.
McCall, how'd it go?
It went great. I'm going to meet her on Hayworth in the 1800 block in 20 minutes.
Got it.
Listen, call me when you find out where she gets rid of the stuff, okay? I'll be at the apartment.
Now listen, do me a favor. As soon as you get back to your car, put that wire on you and don't take it off. You understand me?
Hunter, look, I don't think I really need to do that. It might tip him off, you know? Besides, it's not that kind of...
Just do it. You understand?
You can be so demanding.
Listen, why don't you grab another drink, Tia? I'll be right back. Shelley? She just called you, right? Just once. She didn't call you back? Not a thing. Listen, bring her to the party. I want to talk to her. Yeah, I'll see you there.
Hope you can hear me, Hunter. Here goes.
L87, you in position?
Yeah, Hunter, I got him.
Shelley, you were right. It was so easy. Now you're sure the poor fella's going to be waking up in a few hours.
And he'll never know what hit him. He won't even have a headache. That is until he goes back to Kansas. So wherever, and tries to explain to his wife how he lost his wedding ring. And since they don't want their wives to know what happened, they almost never report it to the police. Pretty good, huh? $800 in cash, $2,000 in traveler's checks. Pretty good for your first time out. Here's $400 for you. That ought to put a dent in your motel bill. And that's just the beginning. With the credit cards, ring, watch, and everything else, you'll get another $3,000 for a half hour's work. You do this 3 or 4 times for us, and you could clear 15 grand.
Good Lord, whoever's behind this must be making thousands.
Don't think too much about the people behind it.
Well, Shelley, it was so simple. Do you really think we need to be working with somebody else?
Let me have the vial.
All right. Here you go.
This is why it's not so easy. Without the scopolamine, it doesn't work at all. You can't just walk into a pharmacy and buy it, even with a prescription. You've got to have a source. And the person that gets it for us has a source. Besides, you're not the only girl working for us. It's got to be organized, controlled. You got it?
I understand. I just want you to know that I'm available.
Sure. By the way, after you called me, did you call someone else?
Yes, I did. How in the world did you know that?
This is big business, honey, and risky. The person at the top doesn't take any chances.
What are you telling me? That there was somebody watching me?
Just answer the question. Who did you call?
Well, look, Shell, I haven't gone and joined a nunnery now, have I? I met a guy. He said he wanted to take me out to get a drink, and I told him I didn't know what time I'd be getting off work, and I'd call him when I was free. He's kind of cute. Was I wrong to be calling him from the phone while I was there?
No, it wasn't. But I'm sorry you did. I was going to invite you to a party at Malibu.
In Malibu? Will there be other models there?
Models? The place will be full of VIPs, producers, actors, con men, you name it.
Well, that sounds like a lot more fun. I tell you what, I'll cancel out on my date.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let me give you the address. I'd have you follow me, but I have to drop off the stuff first. Now listen, you'll have no problem with this. It's right off the Coast Highway.
All right, I'll go home and change my clothes, and I'll cancel my engagement. I'll see you there.
L87, suspect's heading your way. If she turns on Wilshire, I'll take her. I got her. Pick her up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Will do.
Pick her up now. We're coming to Bundy. She stopped at 1357 APCH. Go a little north of there and throw out the anchor. This is L56. Operator, come in.
Go ahead, L56.
Patch me through to 555-6861, please.
Hello?
How you doing?
Hunter. Where are you? Did she drop off the stuff?
No, but I've got it narrowed down to about 200 or 300 people out on Pacific Coast Highway.
Yeah. And I'm on the little guest list for that clam bake.
Yeah, I know that. You need a date?
Yeah, you got somebody in mind who doesn't look like a cop?
Wait a minute now. You look more like a cop than I do.
Hunter, if you looked any more like a cop, they'd give you a TV series where you got to play one.
have missed the point entirely. This is not a painting about Vietnam. This is about the rebirth of a love in a technological society.
I'll tell you what it's about. It's about 60 grand, and he bought it a few months ago for 5.
Patricia, how wonderful. You made it.
Thank you for inviting me.
So, what do you think?
It's just like home.
Have you met Matthew?
No.
This is his house. His mother is filthy rich, and his father owns a movie studio. Some people have all the luck. Come on, let me introduce you. You know, I come here all the time, but I haven't seen half of these people before. Excuse me. Matthew, I'd like you to meet Patricia O'Carroll. She's one of the new girls at the agency.
How'd you do?
So how does it feel to be one of the world's most beautiful women?
Oh, I wish it were true.
Michelle, you wouldn't mind getting me another drink, would you?
You surely throw a fine party.
Actually, I had nothing to do with this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought it was your home.
Things aren't always what they appear, Patricia. For instance, this isn't my home. This is my mother. She lets me use it, sometimes for 1 month, sometimes for 6, depending on how she feels. Or how long it takes the police to arrive. You know what I mean?
Oh, hey, man, watch your back. Oh, Matthew, I said it's sure good to be back.
Back, Sporty. I didn't know you left.
Sporty?
You two know each other?
No, we haven't had the mutual pleasure. But whenever I encounter a rapturous beauty of this magnitude, getting to know her is the first thing on my agenda.
Patricia O'Carroll, this is Sporty James. He's in the information business.
Pleasure meeting you, Miss O'Carroll. Matthew, I gotta hand it to you. You are maintaining your usual high level of good taste in women. Ciao now.
Interesting character.
Can't argue with that.
Yeah, well, give it to me straight, Sergeant. When's the bus coming down?
There is no bus, Sporty. Just take it easy and relax, okay?
Something's wrong. There's something about this girl that doesn't ring true.
Like what? Everything went smooth as silk.
Oh, yeah, well, what about the second phone call she made from the hotel room?
I hit her with that. She gave me a straight answer. She was calling her boyfriend.
Yeah, well, you may think that's a straight answer, but I don't like it. And now she and Sporty James, they look at each other and they freeze. They know each other and they tried to cover it up.
You know what I think? I think you've been doing so much coke you're a little paranoid.
You're damn right I'm paranoid. Look, 2 weeks ago, one of our marks ends up in the morgue. Now, up until then, we were only a little bit vulnerable. But now, we are accessories to murder. So now, from now on, and until I decide to get us out of this racket, we have to remain paranoid. Give me that stuff. All right, take this.
What's this for?
Just stay here. I'll be right back.
So look, forget about this party, huh? I mean, my party is gonna be the baddest party you ever seen. This party here, it ain't nothing. This party is like Sunday school, okay? Not now, man.
I gotta talk to you, Sporty.
Can it wait?
This is business.
Oh, well, why didn't you say so? Because Sporty James Enterprises is open for business 24 hours a day.
I was hoping you'd say that. If he moves, shoot him.
Shoot him? Shoot me? Are you crazy, man? Hey, I'm your man, baby. Sporty James.
Yeah, now why don't you tell me about you and Patricia? Come on, Sporty, I saw you two when I introduced you, and then you step outside for a little conversation. Who is she?
Hey, man, look, I was trying to hit on the broad, and she turned me off, you know?
Look, don't give me that now. I want to know who she is, because I think I smell cop here.
Cop, man, are you crazy, man? That chick is too good looking to be a cop, man. Hey, look, one thing you know about cops, man, is that they're all ugly. You know, hey, look, you know what? I think you're letting that Irish accent get you confused.
Thanks, Sporty. You've been very helpful. Like I was saying, if he moves, you shoot him. I mean it!
So you see, at the inception of any work, the artist must first be able to go within himself and draw out...
Excuse me, Dino. Can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure.
You never mentioned you were interested in art.
Well, as a matter of fact, I am. You have a fine collection.
Well, in that case, let me show you a little something I just picked up. I think you'll find it very interesting.
Shelley, what's going on?
Hey, Matthew, I told you...
I got all I need from you.
Shelley, I don't understand what's happening.
What was that little encounter you two had on the balcony?
I don't understand what you're talking about, Matthew. What's going on?
But what do you know? You are a cop. Way to go, Shelley. You brought me a cop!
Police, get out of the way.
Woody?
McCall, man. They got McCall.
We're covering the airports, the bus and train stations, and every highway out of town. And the Coast Guard's covering the marina for us. There's no way they're going to get out of this city. Did you get anything from Sporty?
No, the hospital wouldn't let me talk to him.
Well, I'm going to assign Causland to help you until we find McCall.
Charlie, come on. I'd rather do this by myself. I don't need Causland.
All right.
Yes, I'll wait. Thank you. Your friend's in intensive care. Maybe we should have just left her there.
Maybe you shouldn't have shot Sporty James.
For God's sakes, Matthew. You had me pointing a gun at him, and he jumped me. What the hell was I supposed to do?
So you shot him in the chest? If he dies, you're going down for that one, not me.
I can't believe you. I've done everything that you've asked since the day we started this. I've always loved you, Matthew. I've done anything for you. Anything.
Yeah, you certainly took good care of me there, Shell. One of our marks drops dead in the hotel room and you call me paranoid. And then you go out and you recruit a cop. A damn cop! And then you lose it and you probably not only kill Sporty James, but you shoot me while you're at it.
Matthew, please stop it! This isn't what we planned. We've got to give up. Maybe if we go to the police right now...
What? Are you crazy?
Matthew, she's right.
Oh, is that a fact? Why don't you tell me about that?
If you give up now, you will only be looking at 4 to 8 years in involuntary manslaughter for the guy in the hotel. You will be out in 3.
Yeah. And what about Sporty? Now, you correct me if I'm wrong there, Sarge, but if we turn ourselves in and Sporty dies, we're looking at the gas chamber.
He's in intensive care. They didn't say he was going to die.
Look, I can't take that chance.
Well, what are we supposed to do? Sit around here and just wait for the police like I'm knocking at the door?
Shut up! Shut up, both of you! I can't take this. I gotta think.
Tell you the truth, Sergeant, I haven't seen Matthew since I cut off his allowance a year ago.
Well, could he be someplace else, like another home in the mountains or in Palm Springs?
No. And his mother cut him off 6 months ago when she remarried. When she spoiled him rotten up until then. If you want information about my son, maybe you should talk to her.
Where can I find her?
They have a place in Holmby Hills. My secretary will give you the address.
Okay, thank you very much.
May I help you, please?
Yes, I'm looking for Mrs. Adler.
Mrs. Adler is not here. She's gone for 6 months.
Do you mind if I come in and take a look around?
Okay. Come in.
¡Cállate! ¡No me das la lata!
Okay, I hope that satisfies you.
Yes, it does, Lupe. Thanks very much. Is Matthew here?
Matthew?
You know Matthew, Miss Adler's son.
Oh, no, he doesn't live here.
Well, does he come by here? Has he shown up here before?
No, he doesn't come around here.
Okay, well, look. Take my card and give me a call if, in fact, you see him.
Okay, but I tell you, he doesn't come around here at all. I haven't seen him since she's been gone. Excuse me, please.
Chula, Woodruff, cállate, no me das la lata. Chula, Woodruff, cállate.
But he calls sometimes.
Okay.
If he calls, should I tell him you're looking for him?
No, just make sure you give me a call at this phone number right here, Lupe, okay? Thank you. I'll let myself out.
All right, come on, let's go. We're going to that place in Ensenada.
Mexico? We can't get her across the border. Why don't we just leave her here?
We're not leaving her here. We need her for insurance. When we get to the border, we'll figure out what to do with her.
Matthew, I don't think that's a good idea. You're too high. You can't drive. We're safe here.
We're safe. How long do you think it's going to take before they find this house? Let's go. Come on, let's go. Get up. Let's go. Move it.
Matthew, this is insane.
Shut up. Get in the back seat. Let's go.
Matthew, please, we can't do this.
Shut up!
S03e15. I'm in hot pursuit of a suspect holding a police officer hostage. He's headed west on Mulray Boulevard at Beverly Glen, requesting immediate backup. Suspect is driving a gray BMW. Out.
Stop the car, Matthew!
Would you shut up? I am so tired of your screaming. Just shut up!
S06. All available units respond immediately to Mulray and Hillgard. Suspect approaching at high speed in gray BMW. Out.
You're gonna get us all killed, Matthew! Stop the car! Damn it, stop the car! I swear I'll kill you if I have to!
Shelley, don't! If you shoot him, we'll all die. Don't shoot!
Go ahead, Shelley, do it! Come on, go ahead, shoot! Do it!
1320, 1320, go to taxi for Z23.
Motor unit to southwest identified. 3M284.
Where are you taking him?
County General, Sergeant.
There I was, bound and gagged, with 5 of the nastiest handguns you ever saw in your life pointed directly at my face. Now, I knew I had to do something, right?
So you calculated the odds.
Which were not in my favor.
And you went for the gun. Sporty, the last time you told the story, there were only 3 guns.
Hell, 3, 5, I don't know, there could have been 7 or 8 guns there. You know, the light was dark. You know.
Dr. Elias, 222, please.
How do you do? What room might I find Sergeant McCall in?
Would you be looking for Sergeant McCall?
Well, now that your modeling days are over, maybe you should take up acting.
What do you mean my modeling days are over? As far as I'm concerned, they've just begun.
Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, honey, but,
After all I did for her.
Oh, she's very appreciative of the fact that you, busted Matthew and Shelley. Oh, it's for you.
On you. I know, but don't call us, we'll call you.
That's correct. So, in view of your modeling demise, I thought I'd give you a present you might like.
Kidding, what is it?
You'll like it. Welcome to the wonderful world of bowling.
Thanks. You know, you're very strange, man. You're very strange.